Today we're going to make 4 easy Christmas tree designs for you to get a head start on your holiday rocks. Let's get started. I'm going to use my Thule Art acrylic paint pen, the broad tip in green, and I'm just going to create a triangle here to fill in. You can use acrylic paints if you want. I just decided to pull out my paint pens because I thought that might be the easiest thing. It's very easy to clean up and go with it. So I'm using my paint pen to fill in my very basic tree shape that's a triangle. I'm going to make sure and let this dry completely, and then I'm going to use my Uniball Signo gel pen. Now this is just a regular kind of fancy gel pen that you could use on paper, but it's gold. And I'm going to create a star first at the top of my tree, and I am not worried about perfect stars. I think imperfect stars are really cute, so really my goal here is to just get the pen to work on the shiny rock, because this rock is really smooth and it took a little bit for the pen to cooperate. But I got my star on there, and then the next thing I'm going to do is just create some kind of draping garlands going down the triangle of the tree. These also are not going to be perfectly spaced or perfectly angled. They're not matching. They're kind of meant to be imperfect, just like the star. Some of them are going to crisscross over, and it's just going to drape up and down the tree. So we have a really festive but simple and easy tree. You could also do this with all kinds of color combinations. You could go really bold, and you could do neons, you could do the pastels, you could do black and gold, black and silver. There's lots of options here. Okay, for the second tree, we're coming back to that green paint pen and just making a squiggly kind of cylinder squiggle down that widens up and creates the tree shape. And I'm going to come back and thicken up all of those lines so that they're nice and bold and show up on the rock. Then I'm going to take my fine point yellow Thule Art paint pen and create another imperfect star at the top. And then I'm going to take that same pen and I'm just going to make some dotted ornaments down the tree. So some of it touches the green, some of it doesn't, and it's in the little, parts where the rock's showing through. I'm just going to come through with some colorful pens and create some ornaments. For our third tree, I'm going to give myself a little guideline with my soapstone pencil, and then I'm going to take my fine tip Thule Art paint pen in green, and I'm just going to create the branches one by one. They're going to get a little longer every time that I go down so that the tree expands by the time it gets to the bottom. And I'm going to come back through and thicken up all those lines so they're nice and clear, and they will show up just to make sure there's really good coverage. Since I went directly on the rock, there's no base coat or anything underneath this. And then after this, I'm going to add a little yellow star at top with that Thule Art yellow paint pen, and then I'm going to take some extreme hologram glitter paint and add just some little dots all over the tree area, just to add a teensy bit of sparkle, a little bit of shine that'll pick someone's eye up. And then I'm going to also put some glitter onto the yellow star as well. Okay, for our final tree, we're going to do another triangle and fill it in with the Thule Art paint pen. Again, you could use paint if you want to do this, but just a nice solid triangle, fill it in, make sure it's nice, it's solid, and make sure the paint is completely dry. Then I'm going to take my fine tip Thule Art white paint pen, and I'm just going to create a garland kind of in a backwards S motion. So you see it kind of coming off from behind the tree, coming around the tree, and then going back behind the tree. So you're kind of making these looping rings that are kind of going downward. And this is really fun. This could be customized with lots of different colors. You could also add ornaments. I'm going to keep it nice and simple and just darken up these white lines so that they're nice and thick and give a nice bold look. I'm also going to come back through with my green Thule Art paint pen and come down the edges, because you can see where I kind of got onto the tree with the white, and I really want it to have that appearance of the garland disappearing behind the tree. So this is just an easy way to fix that. I'm thinking I'm going to revisit all 4 of these designs with some different color combinations and see what kind of fun we can have. If you want to keep looking for holiday rock painting ideas, start with the video I have on the screen for you here. Take care, and I'll see you next time.